you've got the rampant Scottish lion depicted here, and then you've got the Harp of Ireland. So, quite clearly this is depicting the monarchy, basically. No reference to Wales here, but we have one point of reference to Wales in the building, and again we'll point that out as we go through the building. Mainly because Wales was a principality which came under the United Kingdom of England, basically. So that's kind of the reference as to why it isn't embedded in this particular design.
Can I just ask, is that the unicorn in chains for Scotland?
This here?
Yeah.
No, it's actually a lion.
Oh, it's a lion, right, Scottish lion.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Thank you.
There is, you will see the unicorn on some
Right.
of the stained glass windows.
I was thinking, because I thought it doesn't look like a unicorn, but no, makes sense now,
yes,
thank you.
Rampant, yeah.
Wow.
What you've also got around the outside are the mottos of the individual kingdoms. So the one at the top here, Dieu et non droit. So God at my right. So this is about England as a kingdom, and it's God has given me my divine right to rule, basically. So it's a thought that the monarchy were given the right to rule across England by God. And then the one on this side, Qui Separabe. If you notice either side of this, you've got shamrock, so this is the Irish motto. So Qui Separabe, who shall separate us? So again, very resonant of Ireland, basically. And then this one here, under the feet, and you can maybe see the thistles either side, around Paul's legs. And this one says Nemo me impune lacete, and so this is Scotland, and again quite a Scottish kind of motto, because it's who shall strike without impunity.
Wow.
So they're very resonant of who the different kingdoms that you would expect.
It's got its own story.
Yes, yeah. And then the final design is, where are we? Yes. Let's come this way, yes. Competing with all the chairs and everything else, but this design here is for the duchy. So a lot of northwest towns kind of resent the fact that they're classified under Great Manchester these days. This is harking back to Rochdale being part of the duchy of Lancashire. The history and where it was, and some people say where it should still be, basically. So you've got the regalia of the Duke of Lancaster on this particular one, and you've got the red roses again for Lancashire on this area. So if we move to the front of the exchange here. Very well known for our stained glass windows. During the refurbishment, it was actually the glaziers for York Minster who took the windows out, took them to York, cleaned them, etc. And as volunteers, we took a trip a few weeks ago to the glaziers at York. And it was lovely to hear them be so excited about our windows. When you look at York Minster and you think, oh well, we love Rochdale windows.
Absolutely stunning.
So we've got some fine examples of stained glass. And in the exchange here, what we've got are shields of different countries. So these aren't necessarily just significantly for Rochdale. These are different countries where trade generally from the United Kingdom or Great Britain, I should say, would have gone reciprocally outwards and inwards. And in the tracery windows at the very top, I don't know whether you can make out, you've got examples of what that kind of trade would be. So you've got things like vine, you've got tobacco, you've got oak, and you've got hops, etc. So it's that reciprocal trade coming in and out of the, you know, Great Britain as a whole, basically. You've not seen anything yet.
I missed that.
If we move on to this side, and there's so much detail in all, well, throughout the building itself, but in this case, like, it's worth just having a look at a couple of the shields here, because again, they hark back to a different point in history. So the fact that you've got the shield of Prussia there depicted, and also Sweden and Norway, that was a United Kingdom in its own right at a certain point in history. No, I didn't know that until I started doing it. And then in one of the tracery windows, kind of, yeah, and one that's quite unusual, which took my fancy, is the one at the kind of the middle one on the right hand side. It's Peruvian bark, and you kind of think, well, what is that all about, sort of thing? And apparently it's used like for medicinal purposes because it's part of an ingredient that would have been used with quinine. So again, like, yeah, exactly. So some quite different aspects on this side of the window panes. Right.